Hi my kittens, so today's video is about something very sad that happened to me. I don't really know this person even in real life. Ever in my life. I grew up, I've never seen them. All I have seen them was maybe when I was really little as a really tiny baby. And they got to hold me. And I never saw them in my life. Maybe on the screen a couple times, but not seeing me grow up, you know. That's the hard time, is realizing sad things happen, you know. And that's one thing, is where none of us could ever know about sad things happening. And yeah, I'm going to tell you the sad news is this person I never knew in my life growing up is someone I wish I could have ever meet, you know, in person and see me grow up or visit them for once. Maybe over the summer or any other day that I have time to do it. But I realize we all can't always meet those people you always wanted to meet. Some family members. I always wanted to visit some people on my dad's side. I have two dads, but it's my actual dad. The actual dad I had growing up. His mom died, and I don't even know who she looks like. I guess a couple times I saw her on the screen on FaceTime, but that's all I remember. It's not that much of her, and all my mom probably does have is a photo of me with her, and that's it, as a really tiny baby. I had someone else. They were not probably a part of my family either. And she was a really old lady that was nice. Even the person that saw me grow up, I didn't know her. She wasn't on any of our family side. But my dad knew her. She died too. And some people did died on my mom's side. And it was also my uncle. He died too a while ago. I never buried his body or anything. He was maybe the only person that I loved the most too. Because I guess I never really saw him all the time, you know? And also there's another person I knew. We would always call her Dia Sally. And she gave me a monkey box where you could drink, and she also passed away eventually. And I also had my grandpa's mom that passed away before. She was the first person that I ever probably seen passed away. I was there in maybe a whole thing watching everything happening, the whole cassette and everything, yeah. I can still remember that. She would have Happy Meals in a bowl and candies in a bowl too, where you could pick out whatever you wanted. She would say, you could get whatever you want. And I think a little while, sometimes we'd see her walk, but she had like something that would be connected to her. And I think eventually since we a couple of times visited her, she was eventually laying on the bed too, so yeah. And my uncle, I loved him so much, and then he has passed away. That's the hard times of realizing people you love, sometimes they're not always there for your life. And he was someone that had his dad, and that's the only person that he was related to, not my grandma, but to my grandpa. And he was the oldest to every single one of them. He was the best person that I ever knew, ever loved. It makes me so sad to say about him being a great person and all. Even, I think I had an art thing before he helped me, he tried to. And then also his girlfriend, and I remember him also living with us and having a grumpy cat. But she would always be down in the basement because he would scratch us, try to. But yeah, I love him still. I still look at some photos we probably have growing up about him, and I still miss him. Even my grandpa's mom, even my Tia Sally. I probably still have that monkey box where it cranks and does go pop please. And I have it somewhere in my grandpa's closet. I still remember it doesn't work, I don't think so, but I hope I can find it. That's another thing that I think I could keep around to remember her, you know. And she was also a person that had toys around. We would visit and she would tell us great, maybe like stories or things. She would talk about, how was your day, mijita, or something like that. I don't remember if she talked in Spanish or any of that, but I do remember she was a great, kind person too. I know how my uncle died. Someone just shot him somehow. I don't know who, but he did live in a bad neighborhood. And yes, Sally, she died because she had a heart attack and she was going to lay down because I think one of my, I don't remember what we would call him to, her boyfriend, but he would make soup. He was going to make soup and then she just collapsed on the floor and she was gone. Even had a whole sideshow when we went to see her. Gonna be gone for good. I don't know what to do. I'm actually crying and it's because you guys can't see me. And I also remember that person I probably never really known, probably was not part of my family, but she had an orchard of apples. The guy she also was with, he also loved her. They would cut apples sometimes. It's another thing that I loved with them. And then they would cook food for us. It's like the best thing I probably ever had. An orchard of apples. And then they would also have so much snacks for us. And that place is big. It was a great place for me to sometimes come and, you know, visit. And another thing is, I think she was maybe the last one probably that died, and then afterwards it was my stepdad's mom, which she was a nice person too to my mom, but my stepdad was sometimes a little bit maybe over grape juice. Just say grape juice. Yeah, he was probably sometimes drinking way too much grape juice and maybe too much orange juice. Yeah, orange juice. And he would sometimes, you know what, get a little bit sleepy. Way too much, and he's sometimes annoying, but his mom would always, they were different, they would fight. It was kind of weird, but she was also a nice person. Oh, Did I burp? Oh my god. So embarrassing. And then I wish I did knew my dad's mom. Truly, I wish I did. But see the video that I would talk to my grandma, where she was